I was at Lagoon Park April 29th, and this is everything new. First up, we'll talk about Primordial, and then we're going to take a look at the Log Flume site and some other park improvements. First up, we have Primordial, and there are plenty of interesting things going on. Remember that concrete foundation from earlier? Now, they've put a power supply box on top of it, and I know it's a power supply box because it's identical to the one outside of Cannibal that says power supply on the outside. As you can see from this photo from 2 weeks ago, there was scaffolding all over this part, but now it seems to be all gone, and it's looking nice. Also, on the far left, that building is now white, and I'm guessing it's being primed for stonework. This angle has stayed pretty much the same, however you can see that entrance going under the lift hill. Also, speaking of entrances, the footers for what I think will be the entrance sign are getting ready to be poured. Another update, the concrete edges along the pathway is almost done, and after they finish those, we can expect paving to come soon. In this shot, you can see that the farthest left building is nearing completion, and it's looking pretty good. I'm guessing that this far left building is going to be the entrance, and then those other things, will some speculate to be a restaurant, I'm guessing it's going to be a gift shop for the ride, like Cannibals. If you don't want Primordial to be spoiled, skip to the timestamp on the screen, because I'm about to discuss some new news that has dropped. Lagoon put Primordial on their disability guide. Take a read at this, and it pretty much tells you everything you need to know, but here are the basics. So, you're going to have 3D glasses, which means this will have 3D effects, a moving loading platform, I'm imagining something along the lines of Cobra's Curse at Busch Gardens, Tampa, and the vehicles mechanically rotate. And you're gonna have 2 alternate endings at the end, which I predicted earlier. And don't forget, this is gonna have rider participation, which means it's gonna be a shooting ride, and good luck at beating my high score. Alright, back to more updates. In other news, Rattlesnake Rapids is finally open, and even though it had an hour-long wait, it was just as fun as I remember. It's looking to me that Rattlesnake Rapids is also getting a new sign, or maybe it's just getting refurbished. I was also fortunate enough to see them turn on the waterfall that soaks everyone. I know it's this ride's opening day and things are still being figured out, but I saw them sending many empty rafts along with only 2 people in it, like this. And the line was all the way back to the entrance of the Log Flume. Speaking of the Log Flume, here's some new views showing that it is pretty much completely gone. And it also seems to be a pretty big plot of land, and I am excited to see what they put here next. Comment down below what you think it'll be. Now for some smaller news. The Ladybug Bop and Dragon Drop attractions are still missing and supposedly waiting on parts. Also, the doors on Cannibal were working again and made for a darker and more intense elevator experience. The Zamperla Air Race is still sitting here with skeletons of trains. They're still waiting on parts, but hopefully they get it up in May. Thank you so much for watching this Lagoon Park update, and I will hopefully see you next week. Bye.